New York City is said to have it all. Wall Street, the fashion district, Broadway shows, hundreds of restaurants and parks for recreations and sports. New Yorkers love their baseball, basketball, football, tennis, and hockey, but on a beautiful Saturday afternoon in September, they added a new sporting event to their roster for the year. New Yorkers were treated to a slightly different sport. Spectators lined the shorelines along Brooklyn, Queens, and Manhattan to catch a sight of what is fast becoming the Le Mans of water, offshore powerboat racing. Traveling at speeds of 90 to 120 miles per hour, 50 powerboats roared out of New York's Battery Park, past the Statue of Liberty, under the Verrazano Bridge towards the Atlantic Ocean, and back up the East River around Roosevelt Island in what was to be the highlight of the National Offshore Powerboat Racing Circuit, the Chrysler Laser Classic 200.
Welcome to the Chrysler Laser Classic 200. It's a beautiful day here in downtown Manhattan. I'm Susie Chulik, and I'm here with former world champ navigator Bart Korten. Bart, what are your feelings on today's race?
Well, I think it's going to be an exciting race. We're going to have the normal 5 class of boats. You'll have boats ranging in size from 20 feet to the latest boat on the circuit, which is a 50-foot catamaran with 4 engines. The higher the class, which would be open class 1, are your larger and much quicker boats, and as the classes go down, the boats go down in speed also.
What kind of waters is this going to favor? I mean, is this going to favor V-hull, or is this going to favor a catamaran?
For the most part, the way the course is laid out, it will definitely favor the cats. The open water portion of the race is quite small, and whatever they're going to run into today because of the winds, the cats will definitely be able to handle.
What kind of people come out to a race like this?
Well, on a day like today in New York City, you'll have boats from 150 feet to 15 feet.
All trying to get a glimpse of the race?
Everybody's going to try and get a glimpse of the race and become a racer for a minute or two while trying to run alongside some of these boats.
How far will this race be?
The open class race is 200 miles, and the production is 110 miles.
Lee Iacocca asked his engineers to build a sports car. Remember, the competition is good. We've got to be better. Make it fast. Give it fuel-injected turbo power. We did. From 0 to 50, Chrysler's new Laser XE is faster than Camaro Z28, Trans Am, Toyota Supra. Make it handle. Give it front-wheel drive and nitrogen shocks. We did. Laser beats Mustang GT, Mazda RX-7, and Trans Am in the slalom. Make it break new ground in advanced technology. Give it a brain. We did. Onboard computers monitor more functions than its competitors. Make it luxurious. Rich Mark Cross leathers are available. Make it right. Back it with a 5-year, 50,000-mile protection plan. We do. Nobody else does. Make it affordable. We did. Chrysler Laser XE. The competition is good. We had to be better.
Starting off offshore Class 1, US 1 Super Brute, Satisfaction, Michelob Light, Fava, Popeyes, Pepsi Challenger, and Flapjack. Other offshore Class 1, Arneson Special, Kama, Rascal, Top Banana, and Stiletto. One of the most breathtaking sights at an offshore powerboat race is the start. The first boats to begin are the offshore Class 1. These boats range in size from 37.5 feet to 50 feet. Most of these Class 1 entries are powered by 2 engines totaling 1,200 to 1,400 horsepower. Taking an early lead in this division is the Arneson Special with its revolutionary surface-piercing prop, the Arneson Drive. This 37-foot catamaran is driven by Tony Garcia.
We're in a catamaran, and with the new Arneson drives on it, you'll see a big rooster tail behind our boat, about 120 feet long. Looks like plumage, and you won't be able to miss us.
Speaking of Arneson Drive, you have something to do with that, right?
Yes, Howard Arneson and I are partners on it, and we're very excited about the concept.
One more question. Why did you get involved in the sport?
Well, I've loved racing, and I like to compete, and I like the water. And I believe in Howard Arneson. His concept thrilled me. It was an exciting thing, and I can't tell you how exciting it is to develop a new product. And to compete developing a new product with things mechanical, well, you got me.
And I guess going at the speeds of about 110 miles an hour has something to do with it, too?
That sets the ball game, but it is an exciting sport. It really is. We're at the forefront of development on water, on offshore water. And it's neat to come out and do something that someone else hasn't been able to do.
Well, good luck.
As we continue on the course going up the East River, Popeyes Pepsi Challenger takes the lead. This 50-foot aluminum catamaran is the Goliath of the offshore racing breed. With 4 engines pushing this boat, how much horsepower does this machine deliver?
We're somewhere around 2,800 to 3,000 horsepower. And they're Mercury high-performance engines and Mercury's new surface-piercing drives.
Are we going to be seeing more boats this size on the circuit?
Absolutely.
Why is that?
Absolutely. Well, because everybody's got to stay competitive. You know, it's just, we just happened to be the first one. Tony Garcia has one coming up. It should have been at this race, and probably would have, but I think it'll be at the California race. And then their Favor Shoes has one. George Morales, his is a V-bottom with 3 engines. So everybody, the configuration's changing and things are getting better, and I think it's going to be a lot more ordered.
A boat this size can go pretty fast. Like, how fast?
I don't know. It's in a 120, 130 range.
What's it feel like going that fast?
Actually, it really doesn't feel that bad. I mean, you know, I guess it's because you get used to it. You know, once you get used to going over 100 miles an hour, you know, the first time I went 100 miles an hour, I said, man, that's really something in a boat, you know? And then once you get over that hump, it just keeps coming. You know, there's nothing to it.
Why did you choose a Cat over a VHO?
Faster boat. It's a faster boat. Actually, this boat we thought would bridge the gap between the V-bottoms and the Cats, because normally a V-bottom can run in rougher water better than a Cat boat can run, and in this particular instance, we think that you know, the boat's 50 feet long. It should be able to bridge more waves, and we should be able to run a little faster, at least as fast in rough water as any V-bottom can. And that was the object, to be able to have a boat that goes fast enough in calm water and yet could compete with any V-bottom in rough water. And we haven't been in rough enough water yet to tell, but I think it can.
New York City is a perfect backdrop for offshore racing with its beautiful skyline, which includes the Chrysler building. Chrysler played a major role in bringing this race to this city.
We get usually involved in motor car races, but powerboat races are the same kind of event. Sophisticated equipment, great drivers, you know, hot boats, hot cars. And it seems a natural, and our dealers wanted to tie in, and I think it's good.
Why New York City?
Well, this, I guess, is the first powerboat race they've had off of New York City with all its beautiful harbor here. And since we're introducing the car here, it was just appropriate that there's a powerboat race, and here's good old Grand New York on such a beautiful day. I couldn't think of a better background than today.
Are you ready for the big race?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm going to start it, I guess.
Oh, well. Anyone you're looking out for out there?
No, I don't know them all too well, but it'll be a good race. Great day for a race.
Prepare yourself for the new world of Chrysler technology, where an electronic cockpit helps keep you secure, where you sit in the lap of luxury. The 1984 front-wheel drive New Yorker, Chrysler's most technologically advanced luxury car. Here is available turbo power, the new way to achieve extra performance, impressive mileage, a quiet, luxurious ride, and Chrysler's 5-year, 50,000-mile protection plan, the new Chrysler New Yorker.
Stretch, 2, 3, 4, bend, 2, 3, 4, stretch. Twist. Ooh, ooh la la, ça sent. Bend. Stretch. Oh. Oops, la la, ça sent. Stretch. Ooh, ooh la la, ça sent. Fits every move and every mood.
Okay, everybody, what do you say we make it Michelob Light for the winners?
Sure, but we get mighty thirsty. Michelob Light for the winners.
Yeah, it's a whole new game when you're playing for Michelob Light, the rich, smooth taste you can compare to any beer you like.
Michelob Light for the winners. Michelob Light.
Chicken and biscuits.
It's delicious. It's spicy. Fabulous chicken. I love the biscuit.
Fantastic. Chicken and biscuits from Popeye.
It's like Mardi Gras New Orleans. It's like peaches and cream.
Spice just right, fluffalicious light. Sorry, Mom, this biscuit tastes better. Chicken and biscuits from Popeye.
#1, Una.
Delicioso.
Totally. Love that chicken from Popeye.
It's a great combination.
Running a shorter course behind the open class, we move into the offshore too, or the sports class racers. Although these boats are smaller in size, packing less horsepower than the open class boats, they are still formidable competitors on the racing circuit. Seahawk has 2 boats on the circuit, a sports class driven by Willie Falcon and a modified driven by Sal Magluta. Sal's coming into this race with a big win in Michigan, where he won the Great Lakes Championship. He has remained a stable competitor on the offshore circuit throughout the year, which he owes to the consistency of his offshore crew and racing team.
Oh yeah, it's been a pretty consistent boat for the last 2 years. Last year we had a good luck with it, and this year we're in the same.
I heard you came home from your last race with a beautiful trophy.
Yeah, it's a beautiful trophy. It was it's for accumulation of points in the 4 races in Michigan, in the Great Lakes, and we accumulated more points than any other hall or any other class in the 4 races. So that brought us a championship there.
Those waters favored a V-hull?
Actually, no. It was 4 flat races. That's why I said consistency helps us. They were all calm races, and we accumulated a first, 2 seconds, and a third, and that was enough to come out the winners there.
Great. Well, I hope the waters are favoring you tomorrow.
And so do I.
And here is one of the new sponsors on the offshore racing scene. Ooh La La Sasson, which has been participating in the world of sporting events for several years.
Sasson started to advertise sports since 1978. We have done the Ooh La La Sasson commercial with the Rangers, with Lou Piniella for baseball. We did football with Ferragamo, and a lot of boxing. We have a team of fighters, and I met Joe Ratner in Miami about 4 months ago, and I liked him, and he talked to me about his boat, and he told me he was looking for a sponsor, and I liked the idea, and I said yes right away.
So do you ever get in the boat?
Excuse me?
Do you ever get in the boat?
Not yet, but this afternoon I'm going to get into the boat.
So is this the first for you as far as in offshore racing?
Yes, and the first and the last one. We are going to be a team for many, many years.
And leading the Offshore 3 division at this time is Ooh La La Sasson with its driver, Joe Ratner.
Joe, are you ready for tomorrow's race?
Oh, we've been working hard to be ready for this race, and we're ready.
I heard you've got a great, fast boat out there.
The boat is the fastest boat modified. We set a world speed record in Wyandotte, Michigan in late July. We were about 8 miles an hour faster than any other boat in our class, and it was an outstanding achievement. We're very proud of it.
And what was your time?
We went 100.127 miles per hour.
And what was the closest boat in speed to that?
Sheer Terror, which traveled 91.6 miles an hour. So it's quite we have the edge.
Is that why you chose a catamaran for the speed?
Yes, the hull design, the Shadowcat hull design, and the Mercury powerful race engines that we have with their special out drives. It's just a combination you can't beat.
How many men are in your crew?
I run with a navigator and a throttle man, and Dave Gilmore has been throttling for at least 12 years, tremendous experience, and Jack Tate, our crew chief and navigator, has been on the circuit for about 14 years.
So you're happy with 3, you wouldn't go to 4?
No, there's no room for it.
And what's the length of your boat?
We're a 30-foot Shadowcat, and we have Mercury Marine high performance 350 blocks, and we're putting out about 550 horsepower in each engine. We have 6 of them, and we keep rotating them, and Mercury maintains them for us.
Well, good luck on tomorrow's race.
Well, thank you.
Offshore racing can truly be described as a unique spectator sport. And the best way to enjoy it is to just sit back and watch.
Laser XE, Chrysler's new turbo sports car, challenges Porsche 944. In high-speed cornering and acceleration, Porsche leads. Front-wheel drive Laser beats Porsche in the slalom, matches it in braking. But Laser XE has advanced electronics, and with Mark Cross leathers added, is still thousands less. Laser has a 5-year, 50,000-mile protection plan. Porsche doesn't. Chrysler Laser XE, because we knew the competition was good.
Sasson Ladies Activewear. The most comfortable, colorful, fashionable things to wear, whether you're out for a little exercise or just sitting pretty.
Thinking about throwing in the towel?
No, thinking about making it Michelob Light for the winners.
Your serve.
Would good friends really play this hard for a beer? Well, it is Michelob Light, the rich, smooth taste you can compare to any beer you like.
Michelob Light for the winners.
Boy, I need help with my serve.
Tom will help you.
First, you remove the cap.
Michelob Light.
Chicken and biscuits. Get ready for a big surprise.
And try some Popeye.
Chicken and biscuits from Popeye. You'll love them side by side.
Head away.
Spice just right and fluffalicious light.
I say, ooh.
Chicken and biscuits from Popeye.
Together they just make a perfect match.
They go together, agree. I love it.
Love that chicken from Popeye. They got it together.
The majority of the boats in Offshore 4 are powered by outboard engines. I spoke to John Carbonell, driver of the Galleon installer, about his decision to use these engines.
Well, at the particular time when I had this boat built in '82, we were running more ocean races, and a DV was more competitive in the ocean races. Now we're trying to get more TV coverage and more spectator participation, and we're running more closed courses, and I just got locked into it.
You think you might change over to a cat someday?
Yes, I think if we go after the media coverage and stuff, I think the type of boat to go with would be a cat.
Well, good luck tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Here comes Express, first place boat in the sport class division, and its driver, Butch Ryan. Second place in sport class is Miss Gala Wine with the oldest driver on the racing circuit, 67-year-old Lou Cooper. In first place in modified class Offshore 3 is the Ooh La La Sasson boat, driven by Joe Ratner. And our first place boat in production class 4, Black Duck, with driver Pete Atkin. Second in production is Dodgeland with John Emmons. And in third place in production, the Bandit with Sonny Reeser. Here's our first place Class 4 champion, Pete Atkin, driver of the Black Duck, who becomes National High Point champion for 1983.
This is our sixth out of the 8 races on the circuit, and we're just very thrilled that we could do it, and I give most of the credit to Tom McCurry, my throttle man and crew chief, who maintains the motors, and Mercury Marine has been a big help to us.
Are you going to be going out to California after this?
We're going to try. We'd like to. We've done every race so far this year, and we'd like to finish up in California and then go to Key West and try for the World Championship.
Try for that world, huh?
Right.
Well, good luck down there.
Thank
Congratulations again. Joe, this is your first big win this year for Sassoon. How's it feel?
Well, I think it's great. I'm going to do it again and again and again. I like the feeling.
How are the waters out there?
I thought it was just a beautiful day. A great day for a race and a great place for one.
Do you have any problem with the debris out there?
Well, there was some, and we went over it, but I had my fingers crossed, and it didn't hurt anything.
I bet you're really excited.
Very excited.
And this proves a big mark for your size boat now, doesn't it?
Well, the boat's fast, and the boat's good and stable, and I have no complaints. I just want to do it again and again and again.
How's it feel to be part of a winning team here in offshore racing?
It feels wonderful, especially in my city of New York. And Joey did that for him and especially for me because the race was in New York and he wanted to win it for both of us.
Do you think you'll be going out to California with them?
Absolutely.
You're going to be traveling around with them. Hopefully bringing in wins there and in.
From now on, he's going to win every one of them.
But you were leading in points before you got into this race. Now you're way ahead. What's it feel like?
Super. It's U.S. #1. I got it sewed up now, and it's been 3 years coming. It's really feel good.
How are the waters out there?
The ocean is nice. It's a little tough underneath the Verrazano Narrow. There's just some freighters and tugboats and just a lot of bad water out there. There's a lot of public, boating out there, and just there's all kinds of wakes, and it's bad.
How about the debris? Do you have any problems with that?
No, we didn't see anything. Didn't see a piece out there.
Are you happy with your time?
We could have ran a lot faster, but there's no one close to us, so we just kind of cruised the last half the race.
Lee Iacocca asked his engineers to build a sports car. Remember, the competition is good. We've got to be better. Make it fast. Give it fuel-injected turbo power. We did. From 0 to 50, Chrysler's new Laser XE is faster than Camaro Z28, Trans Am, Toyota Supra. Make it handle. Give it front-wheel drive and nitrogen shocks. We did. Laser beats Mustang GT, Mazda RX-7, and Trans Am in the slalom. Make it break new ground in advanced technology. Give it a brain. We did. Onboard computers monitor more functions than its competitors. Make it luxurious. Rich Mark Cross levers are available. Make it right. Back it with a 5-year, 50,000-mile protection plan. We do. Nobody else does. Make it affordable. We did. Chrysler Laser XE. The competition is good. We had to be better.
Chicken and biscuits. Get ready for a big surprise.
Try some Popeyes.
Chicken and biscuits from Popeye.
Together they just make a perfect match.
How does it feel to win Open Class 1?
Felt great. No, this is the third time we ran this boat this year, and it's the first time it's finished, so we were tickled. I mean, we've had a hard year this year, and we were tickled to win.
Are you going out to California after this?
Oh, absolutely.
And then down to the Keys?
Absolutely. Couldn't miss it. Wouldn't miss it. Whether I won or not, I wouldn't miss it.
How did it feel on your first offshore race?
Well, I liked it. I don't know whether I want to do it again. I was the official starter, but I didn't know I had to start five different times. And I think I was going fast enough at 65, 70 miles an hour. These guys that run over 100 scare me. But it was an exciting day. I enjoyed it very much. I'd never been up that close at a boat race.
What did it feel like having that wind going through your hair that fast?
I was bent over with that green flag in my hand. I thought I was going to lose the flag a couple of times, but we managed to get them all off. I enjoyed it.
Wasn't it great getting all the public people, all the people involved in this sport?
Yeah, very much so. They're all excited about it. I'll tell you that. They're into it.
The results of the Chrysler Laser Classic 200. In Class 4, in first place, Black Duck with driver Pete Atkin. In second place, Dodgeland with driver John Emmons. And in third place, Bandit with driver Sonny Reeser. In Class 3, the results were first, Ooh La La Sasson with Joe Ratner, second, Cougar Robert Carrig, and in third, T. Baker Church with driver Craig Whitley. Class 2 results, in first place, Express with driver Butch Ryan. In second place, Miss Gallowine, driver Lewis Cooper. In third, Seahawk with driver Willie Falcon. Our Class 1 results were first place, Popeyes with driver Al Copeland. Second place, Michelob Light, driver Tom Gentry. Third place, Arneson Special with driver Tony Garcia.
Laser XE, Chrysler's new turbo sports car, challenges Porsche 944. In high-speed cornering and acceleration, Porsche leads. Front-wheel drive Laser beats Porsche in the slalom, matches it in braking. But Laser XE has advanced electronics, and with Mark Cross leathers added, it's still thousands less. Laser has a 5-year, 50,000-mile protection plan. Porsche doesn't. Chrysler Laser XE, because we knew the competition was good.
That cleared it up.
Somebody is...
Don't ever stop. Don't stop. Hey, all right.